Morning.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
So today we're going in with the MUA Pro Base Longwear Matte Finish Foundation. I've bought this because I've heard amazing things about it. Everyone seems to rave about this foundation. It's really cheap, so I'm hoping if it is as good as what it suggests, then I can stock up on this and use it in my MUA kit. If not, then it's no big deal. I can just bin it really, or repurpose it in other ways. Like I said, this is really cheap, so it's not really a waste of money. Okay, so brows are obviously on. My skin prep is done. It is the same as always. I'll have that listed down in the description below, as well as some links. Some are affiliate links, some are not, but skin prep is done. As usual, I'm going to go in with my Morphe Y6 brush on one side and my beauty sponge from Primark on the other. So I got the shade 104. I ordered this on Beauty Bay. It was it wasn't so hard to try and find a match, but it was a little tricky. So it is a paddle. Oh, that's thick.
Nice.
I was not expecting it to be that thick. It is a very thick foundation. I'm going to take my beauty palette and scrape. This is way thicker than I was expecting. I don't know why, but in my head when I saw MUA foundation, I expected something very light and thin and runny. But this is super thick. I'm going to take this, I'm going to dot it all over my face. I'm shocked at how thick this is. Okay, so I think I've got a pretty even distribution between the sides. I'm going to go in with my foundation brush first, and let's see how this goes. I cannot believe how thick this foundation is. I honestly, it's going to take me a bit to get over how thick it is. I was expecting something more serum-like. Okay, so this is the brush side. The finish is so nice. It's very skin-like. It's not full coverage, but it's definitely a high medium coverage. Anyone with like moderate skin, I'm not saying like perfect skin, just like average skin, is gonna love this foundation. Like, look at that. That is so beautiful. If you have got, you know, some imperfections, that this foundation's not got an issue with that. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my sponge. See how it goes with this. As we know, I am not a massive fan of sponges, and they usually let me down anyway. They soak up so much of the product that you don't get the same coverage with a sponge. Okay, so this is the side with the sponge. This actually looks really nice as well. Slightly less coverage, but again, using a sponge is what to expect. Sponges are great at blending things in and soaking product up. You're never gonna get, like, in my opinion, you're never gonna get a full coverage foundation. You're never gonna get full coverage from your foundation using a sponge unless you go in with so much product and you've already got great skin to make it look flawless. If you've got any sort of imperfections or, you know, real skin or issues with your skin, use a brush, skip the sponge, go to a brush, because the coverage, I mean, is ridiculous when you go between the two, like the difference. but this is still really, really nice. If you want in like a very natural look, this with a sponge is it. Like, you can still see mascara, but it's evened it out and it's lessened it quite a lot. And then you've got this side, which still looks really natural, but it is covered and looks a lot more perfected. I'm just gonna go in with my brush just to give a little bit more coverage just up here, not a lot, and on my chin, not a lot, because honestly it's not needed that much. It was just a touch. Bring it down my neck a little bit. That looks really nice. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer. This is Sample Beauty Erase and Boost in shade 3. I don't want to go crazy with my makeup today because honestly I can't really be bothered. Truth be told, look at that concealer there. Oh, I have like a full range of these in my MUA kit. They're amazing. You can use your finger and just pat it in. Look at that. Oh, I love it. These are great for covering everything. I use them on my clients all the time because they're a thicker consistency. You can just really get that coverage. It's amazing. I've got shade 1 here. Like, you can see like the difference. So I usually, when I'm getting these sort of things, I'll go like 1, 3, 5. Unless there's like a massive jump between shades. But these are really good, and I think they're about £4 on Beauty Bay, £3.95-ish. Like, they're not expensive. I'm gonna go in with my Huda Light Tantor and just give a little bit of definition. I'm not going, I don't know why I tap off. I'm not going crazy, just a little bit of definition, just to like my cheekbones, and then I'll set it, maybe add a little bit of blush, and that'll probably be it, to be honest. I'm gonna follow the trend that I've clearly set. I'm going in with my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder. This is in Sugar Cookie, I think. One of the only powders that I don't mix. This is like an all over powder for me. Like, I just go in with a little bit. I don't go in crazy, but it doesn't need to be mixed with anything, which is really, really nice. I'm just stippling over, just making sure that any product that is on my brush is being used. I've not dipped in again. And then just buff it in a little bit. This, oh my god, my base looks so nice. Okay, so I may be going to order this entire line of this foundation. Like, my skin looks so good.
Wow, look at this.
Incredible for such a cheap foundation. Wow. Like, my skin, it looks like skin. It looks healthy. It doesn't look too matte or too perfected, but it's given me a very high coverage. Like, it's covered what I want it to cover, but then it's still let my skin kind of break through and look like skin, which is like the holy grail for me. I'm just gonna go in with this Primark matte. I think the shade's Velvet Touch. Honestly, oh my god, I have a very minimal amount of makeup on today, but this is probably like one of my favourite makeup days in such a long time. It is crazy how much I'm enjoying this overall look. I might put a little bit on my eyes, but we'll see. It is 7:15, so I've had my like foundation on for a good like 10 minutes. So I'm gonna call check-in time 7:05. So I'm gonna head off. I'll be back in, I don't know, like 14-ish hours. I'm gonna say about 8 o'clock at the earliest. I'm gonna try and keep this on till like maybe 9 o'clock. But oh my gosh, this just looks so nice. I love the finish of this foundation with my makeup on top. Like, I barely used any powder, but oh my god, it looks amazing. I'm just gonna pop, I'm gonna go in with my Huda Beauty Resting Boss Face. Oh, like the fragrance in this is so overpowering, yet this will like lock your whole foundation into place. So yeah, I'm gonna shoot. I'll be back in a while and we'll see how this is looking, because if this lasts, oh my god, this is gonna be a holy grail. Oh, I can't believe it. Midday check-in. Look at how nice this foundation looks. Like, I know it's a little bit dark, but oh my god, this foundation looks so good. Oh, I love it. Also, KFC sweet corn, the best. Like, just, this is so good and so cheap. I've already ordered like 4 more shades in this foundation to go in my kit.
One eternity later.
Hi guys. Okay, so it is 9:45 at night. I'm just going to quickly read through the claims. A full coverage foundation, always looking for that perfect base? We've got you covered with the MUA Makeup Academy Pro Base Foundation. This full coverage, long wear matte finish foundation is set to be your latest beauty must-have. Formulated with vitamin E to condition the skin, this foundation seamlessly blends into the skin for a finish that's natural, shine-free and long-lasting. Vegan, cruelty-free, paraben-free. It is currently £5 full price. I got this one on sale, so I think it was £3 on Beauty Bay. And it has won the Pure Beauty Awards 2019 Silver Medal. It is available in 19 shades. Now, usually 19 shades I'd whinge at, but I had a look at the foundation range, and to say that there's only 19 available, it is split really nicely. You've got like the lighter half and then the darker half, and it is even. It is very even. You've got the palest of the pale. The dark could go darker, I'm not gonna lie. It could definitely go darker, and I'm hoping that as this foundation continues to grow in popularity, they extend that shade range. There is like jumps, because it'll go like 102, 100, 102, 104, and then like 110. And it does it all the way through, so you'll get like 140, 150, 160. So there is like jumps, and there's like 175, I think. There is jumps in there, so I'm hoping that they've done that so that they can slot in extra shades between shades, so that it kind of makes like chronological sense in a way, like colour wise. Yeah, the shade range is small, but it's shared out very evenly. They've got the lightest shades, which are very light. They've got like medium and tan, and they have got some medium. I wouldn't go deep, but they're quite dark. They're not the deepest. Like I said, they could go darker. I hope they go darker. This foundation, honestly, from what I've seen, I've got nothing to grumble at. I haven't looked at my face since I did the midday check-in, which was what, like 1 o'clock ish, I think, when I did my midday check-in, and now it's nearly 10 o'clock, so it's been like 9 hours since I did that. At that point I had already ordered a bunch of more shades for my MUA kit. I've really liked it so far. I've not touched up, I've not powdered, I've not done anything to my face. So yeah, let's have a look, shall we? Okay, I'm not upset at all. It has broken down a little bit on my chin. I'm gonna blame the sweet corn for that, because I love sweet corn. I feel like every Friday I have sweet corn, and then I do foundation Friday, and I'm like, I wonder why I have like a broken down foundation on my chin. Probably because I eat sweet corn. Every time I film one of these videos I seem to eat sweet corn, which always gets down my chin. Yeah, it's broken down a little bit on my chin, which is an oily area. I had sweet corn. We know this by now. But everywhere else looks really nice. It's faded a little bit, nothing major. I could happily go out like this. Forehead looks great. Like I said, I've not powdered. I don't look overly dewy or oily. It's not collected on any dry patches around any active breakouts. It's not collected around my nose. My top lip still looks nice. Between my eyebrows still looks really nice and fresh. My forehead in general looks exactly how I had applied it. Yeah, I fully love this foundation. Like I said, £5 full price. I have zero complaints, and like I said, I wish that they expand the shade range. I'm hoping they do. I don't think this foundation's been out that long, but I've had amazing reviews, and I can see why. Definitely not what I was expecting when I looked at that bottle. I ordered it and I was expecting something thin, liquid, serum like kind of, not great coverage, and this has given me amazing coverage. It does claim to be full coverage. I do not agree with that. I think that it is a high coverage foundation, but it is not full coverage. I would say like high medium, just slightly below full coverage. It claims to be matte. I would say that it is more of a satin matte. Obviously you can make foundations look more matte, powder the shit out of your face. I don't like to do that. I like to set my face and then leave it and let my natural oils come through. If you look at the clips from earlier, it wasn't super matte when I applied it, but it did go matte after I'd lip powdered down, as you would expect. Honestly, I love the finish of this foundation. It looks very skin-like and healthy, and my kitten is going crazy. Salem! Okay, he's calmed down. Salem, my little black kitten, is having a hissy fit apparently. yeah, I've got nothing bad to say about this foundation. For £5, you cannot go wrong. It is an amazing everyday foundation. Yeah, I've got nothing bad to say about this. I will wear this continuously. Like, I know this is going to be one of my holy grails. Like I said, I've bought some more for my MUA kit. I have bought like the medium and the darkest and a couple in the middle so that I can mix shades. That's what I always do when I find a foundation that I really like. I'll get the lightest, the darkest, and then a couple in the middle so that I can cater to a wide assortment of people, a larger like shade range. Rather than buying all of them, I'll just get maybe like 5 or 6 shades and mix, which is another reason I'm not massively upset with this shade range, because they do have light and they do have dark. I can mix, where if you look at the W7 foundation Friday that I did, it was all Caucasian shades. There was no dark shades, there was almost no medium shades. Where this, you do have that option to mix and to create the correct shade for you. And I always have foundation darkening drops too, just in case. Honestly, I love this foundation. I'm going to stop blabbing. I hope you liked this. Please, if you've got this far, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and leave me a comment down below. Just say hi. That's all you have to do. Hi. Yeah, that's it, I think. I will see you on the next one. Bye.